the Tokyo Bill, a short news brief on recent events in and around Japan. And stay tuned to the end to find out what festival I'm interested in attending this weekend. Kumiko Jingu, a Shinkin Bank employee in Gunma Prefecture, was given a certificate of appreciation by the police for stopping a man in his 60s from sending 100,000 yen, about $700, to a potential scammer he met on a dating app. On April 25th, Jingu judged the transfer request suspicious and decided to help the man after he expressed his intent to send money for foreign currency exchange. This led to her alerting the police after further investigation revealed he was being scammed. Jingu felt relieved he did not lose his money and promises to stay vigilant in the future. Speaking of internet payment systems, app-based salary payments have not gained popularity in Japan 2 years after their introduction. The service is mainly available to full-time employees, which they need to consent for, and many part-time workers could benefit but are not participating. Less than 3% of surveyed workers use payment apps like PayPay, despite a majority knowing they are an option. A different survey indicated that around 1/3 of people are uninterested in using salary apps, with 48% feeling there is no need. Many businesses also have no plans to adopt this method due to low demand and added costs. However, Japan is gradually moving towards cashless transactions, with over 40% of payments being cashless by 2024. Otters are becoming popular pets in Japan, raising concerns about illegal poaching and smuggling of Asian small-clawed otters, which are classified as vulnerable. Researchers from Kyoto University noted that the demand is driven by their presence on TV and social media. As pets, river otters need special care and space not suitable for most homes, aren't easily toilet trained, and can spread harmful bacteria. Despite a trade ban to protect vulnerable and endangered species, otters are still being smuggled from Thailand, threatening local freshwater ecosystems. This risk should concern anyone in Japan interested in owning any threatened species, considering the native Japanese river otter was declared extinct in 2012. In similar news, police in Amami, a holiday island near Okinawa, have arrested 3 Chinese nationals after finding thousands of hermit crabs in their suitcases. The suspects had packed 160 kilograms of live crabs. A hotel worker in Amami noticed suspicious sounds from the luggage the men had left with the staff. Police were alerted and discovered the crabs in 6 suitcases. The men, all in their 20s, were arrested for possessing the crustaceans without proper permission. The exact species of hermit crabs is not clear, but they and other plant and animal life in the island group are protected under Japanese law. Still on the topic of animals, train delays in Japan due to animals on tracks have tripled in the last decade, having increased over 15 times in the past 20 years. The Transport Ministry reported that disruptions caused by animals rose from 81 in 2003 to 1,369 in 2023. A recent incident involving a snake causing a power outage that stopped Shinkansen trains, affecting 86 trains and about 67,000 passengers. Railways are implementing solutions like snake repellent sprays and bell-shaped devices similar to rat guards used on ship mooring lines. Net fencing is also being used to counter the increasing deer population in the country. Wildlife management experts suggest that population management is also needed to reduce train collisions. Scientists from Riken have discovered that the ancestry of the Japanese people comes from 3 groups instead of 2. A new 3rd group, called Emishi, has been identified, coming from Northeast Asia. Led by Terao Chikashi, the research reveals genetic diversity across Japan using whole genome sequencing. The group, created a database called Jewel to link DNA data with health information, exploring genetic connections to diseases. The study also analyzed ancient DNA from Neanderthals and Denisovans, linking certain genes to modern health traits. The findings may help improve personalized medicine by identifying genetic variants related to diseases. In the Umeda area of Osaka, a small street has become known for prostitution, prompting frustrated locals and police to act. To improve the situation, they used ideas from Nobel Prize-winning economist Richard Thaler, particularly his nudge theory, to change behaviors without force. They painted the street yellow, which simulates danger, to discourage loitering, and commissioned art students to create illustrations that motivate people to move quickly. Since implementing these changes, the number of people lingering has dropped significantly. In addition to practices encouraging people to move along, the community is also providing resources for those wanting to leave the trade. The North American Charging Standard, NACS, is now gaining international traction, with Mazda announcing plans to adopt it in Japan. Starting in 2027, Mazda will add NACS plugs to its vehicles and become the second automaker to use this charging standard in its home country. This partnership with Tesla will allow Mazda EV owners to utilize Tesla supercharger stations. While Mazda is late to adopt NACS in the United States, it plans to include the standard in all new EVs from 2025 onwards. The company's efforts to embrace NACS may improve its position in the EV market, particularly with plans to introduce a new electric SUV in Japan. And in this week's beer events, another Oktoberfest in the Tokyo area kicks off on Friday afternoon, this time in Shiba Park by Onarimon or Kamiacho stations. Tons of German brews, as you'd expect, along with live music and dance performances, and food kiosks. 500 yen admission gets you in the gate, and advance tickets are available through the website. This has been the Tokyo Bill. These stories and more you can read at thetokyobill.com. I've been, and remain, Tokyo Bill. Thank you for listening, and take care.